Hello guys, welcome to another video, another update of our copy trading service, the $50,000 account. In the previous video you would have seen that the account was around 54,500 and just under 55,000 I believe. So right now you can see, first of all let's just confirm that it's a live trading account, and up here you can see the account number clearly, carrying on from our previous video. That's very important for transparency. We are with Black Bull Markets, so no funny business. It's all fair dinkum. All right, the real McCoy. And if we go to our copy trading tab, and this is what the profit curve looks like. Once again, just to double check the account number, it's a live account, and the account balance, you can see currently it's around $58,000. So yeah, this weekly report, you can see the ROI there. The minimum investment on this, since this is a professional trading system, the minimum is not retail, so it's a bit more, it's a fusion of retail and professional. It's at $25,000. I would lower it, but then there'll be too many clients to manage, and for a professional system you can't have too much fluctuation. People moving in and out of the system can have an effect on you. You don't want to expose yourself to that risk at a professional level. So that's all the details, and once again the link is in the description of the video. You can go ahead and, even if you don't have a Black Bull account, you can go ahead and check it out just by clicking on the link, just to follow along. And let's move on to give this week's market update. Let's start off with not with oil. We can leave oil to the last minute. So this is I'm just going to give you just a glimpse of supply and demand, and just basic charting, how I do that, just to show you guys. But I'm obviously not I apologize for not sharing my secret sauce with you guys. I mean, if I share my edge, the edge will be lost, and like all other systems, it will become vestigial in nature. Therefore I won't be able to make too much money from it. But if you want to take advantage of it, hopefully you can subscribe. Once you gain confidence in my trading system, you can subscribe to my copy trading system and service, available through Black Bull Markets. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna put the merch on for you guys at this stage. That's something I created for myself. You can see my logo there, and on the other side you can see the arrow there represents the trading. And yeah, maybe one day, inshallah, God willing. All right, let's just take you through the analysis. This is the gold chart, and if I move my face from here so you can see the symbols I use. All right, I'm gonna make myself a little bit small, and let's do some charting, the fun stuff. Yeah, let's create some supply and demand levels. Go right here, you can clearly see one of the supply levels, and then we go again, and over here you can see consolidation. You could say it's another supply level, and here is a clear demand level. So this is where gold is at right now. And is it in an uptrend, downtrend, or is it consolidating? It's sort of consolidating in an uptrend at the moment, right? So you can see here that it's in this uptrend. If we create a best fit line, you can see how gold is moving up, but it's actually consolidating in this range while moving up. So that's what gold is doing. What's my market outlook? It could break this level, go up, and make a new high here, monthly high, you could say, short-term high, or it could stay in this range and then capitulate and come down and find support at this level here, or it could break this level. So we're going to move on to what is this? Australian dollar. Ooh, beauty. It's broken up. You can see that. So let's first draw obviously the so best fit would be somewhere here. So that's the trend. It's clearly moving up. And if we were to draw supply and demand levels, clear supply level there, and another which was a supply level, now could be a potential demand level here. And then there's this level, another demand level down here. So it's consolidating at this high, clearly at this stage. I would think that it could consolidate here for a bit and then come down and fight support at this in this trend and then move up, or it could break the trend, come down and find support around this range, or at this level, or come back down into this range and find support here. And if we go to the Euro USD, again, it's broken this demand level, another supply level, demand level down here, another potential demand level, and then one down here as well. Again, once again, these are all correlated pairs, so they're all in an uptrend at the moment. So again, another uptrend move, but it could come back down, most likely come back down, find support here and then move upwards, or it could completely break this, retrace, and then come back down into this range, just like the euro, the Australian dollar. So the euro could do the same thing, come back down, find support and start moving up. It could break up from here as well. I mean, there is that potential. It could go further up and then come back down and find support and turn this into a support level. Turn this turn this support level into a demand level by moving up. Moving on to the S&P 500 on the 5-minute time frame, clearly moving up. I think that's off the news that of ceasefire between the US and Iran, and that ceasefire has caused this clear trend line that was coming down because of the war and uncertainty in the market. Market has been coming down, and then after the ceasefire has been announced, I believe the market was finding support here, and then ceasefire caused it to kind of break this trend into an upward trend. So now market is probably going to be forming a new uptrend, and you can see the demand level here. It could come back down, could form support here and then start moving up. All right, that's the S&P 500, and finally we go on to crude oil. And once again, this sharp drop you can see here, it's based off the news of ceasefire between US and Iran, and you can see the support level around here, the demand level. I usually don't say support and demand, I say demand and supply. I'm using the wrong word, that's why I'm getting confused. I'm not a commentator on the market, so you can clearly see I'm using the wrong word. It's support and resistance, and supply and demand. So if I've been saying support, I'm so sorry. I don't usually explain the market to people. So it's a supply level here, clearly, and which is forming a resistance, upward resistance here, which would be considered support. And resistance up here, support would be down here at this level. Once again, it's a new thing I'm doing, explaining the market to people. It's all in my head, so you understand it could create support at this level. It's forming resistance here, and then based off the news of a ceasefire, I think market will be trying to get back down to its pre-war levels, which was around between $60 and $70. So it might be looking to move back down towards $60-$70, and it would stabilize around those price levels. Or if the ceasefire appears to not hold and the war starts again, then market will clearly break all these levels and then be looking to make new highs around the $120 mark, or come back into this range, into the war range. I call this is the war range, right? In this range, come back into the $100 range, and if the war resumes, if the ceasefire holds, then it's coming back down to between $60 to $70. That's most likely. So that's my market overview, outlook for the coming weeks, at least for the next week until my next video. So once again, guys, apologies for for the mix-up with supply and demand, support and resistance, but you get the picture. I mean, this is resistance, this is support, that's resistance. This would be a new support that would form. Okay, supply and demand. Demand would be the bottom where prices would go up. That's the demand level. Supply would be where, market would have a lot of sellers. That's where the supply exceeds demand, and demand level is where demand exceeds the supply and prices push up. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. In my previous video, I've mentioned my fiction book on trading is out, The Gold Whisperer, on Amazon, the ebook, for $4, around about $3 US. So that's price of a small coffee. Make sure to go ahead on Amazon and check out my book, The Gold Whisperer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also check out my copy trading service. Links will be in the description of the video. See you guys.